Hey, hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Oh man, cool spot, really cool spot. Got this long trail of watery shallowness, this strange purple rock over here, this big hole, this giant sea. Also, this spooky underwater crevasse. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where, like, being underwater or near water and watching sort of the deep abyss just stretch into the darkness. I don't know. That I guess it's kind of like a fear. I guess it triggers the same kind of feeling as like a fear of heights. Maybe it's a bit different, but I don't think I'd have a problem standing here, but it would be a bit spooky. And, sometimes you see this kind of stuff and you think, ooh, that's scary. Would I like swimming in this hole? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's just too scary for me. I have no idea. I'd rather swim out in the open ocean, really, than, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, something scary about it a little bit. A little bit scary, not too scary. But anyways, today's daily challenge means it's time for me to guess where I think this is. And I'm really sad that I didn't think about this very much before. Now, one of the important things is I don't think this is the open ocean. I mean, it could be. It probably is. But the thing about it is, I'm going to go and guess we're on the Mediterranean. I don't really know why, but it is what I'm going to guess. And I'm going to guess we're in some kind of crevasse in there. Let's go with Turkey. And can we see something wild, like kind of like a little interior? Yeah, something like around here. Sure. Let's go right there. Make the guess, and the answer was no, actually, Malta is the answer. It was indeed the Mediterranean. I was able to figure that one out. But, okay, there you go. Blue Hole dive site. I wonder if that is the blue hole that I was talking about. Wow. You can get ice cream over here. That's ice cream and a blue hole. I think there's something for everyone around here. And inland sea dive site. Ooh, wow. Very cool. 2066. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location, and what a cool spot this is. Look at this, a big old lake that we find ourselves at. People are swimming, we got boats, actually really nice houses over here, but I guess maybe that's to be expected since we do have some really nice boats, specifically the ones out over here. I don't know, the boat we're on looks pretty nice as well, but I mean, this thing, wow, what a boat this is. There's a boat like this. I've seen a lot of boats like that. I've been on a lot of boats like this. One's a bit bigger, but yeah, this, whew, now that is a nice boat. Interestingly enough, though, if you look at this place, all the boats are really crowded, and everyone's like, I guess no one has, like, there's no, like, beaches. It's very rocky, maybe sharp shores or something. So people take out their boats and go swimming, like, off the back of their boats, which is fine. But, I don't know, the fact that the boats are just so crowded around each other just makes it seem weird. I mean, I'm fine with swimming in the middle of a lake like this, but there's something to be said. It's much more fun to be able to swim and to be able to, like, stand on ground. And I don't know. I mean, swimming near a shore, I like doing that a lot more. I mean, I like being able to stay, because you can jump, you can do all sorts of fun things. You do handstands. I mean, you can kind of do handstands with nowhere to stand on your hands, but I don't know. I mean, I usually find it a lot more fun. I mean, I just like running and jumping off docks and stuff like that. I guess most of the swimming I've done is near a shore, but swimming off the back of a boat is fine as well. Get some time in the water, enjoy that with your family. Looks like that's what every freaking person around here is doing on a hot day like what this day might be. Anyways, this is today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. Put your guesses down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world you think this is. In tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, if you are interested in becoming the day's top GeoGuessr and not winning any prize whatsoever, there is glory to be won, though. Tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Well, okay, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today it is a viewer challenge. It is a viewer challenge which has a bunch of special, with added trivia on top of it. It's one of those challenges. Very excited to do it by none other than Luanli1989. Thank you so much for this challenge. This is, it's called the numerical over-under challenge, but I'm going to really explain the gist behind it. You know, I like the idea of, you know, giving myself some trivia to do along with challenges. We get to learn some interesting facts that relate to the location that we're going to be sent on each 5 locations throughout the world. So that is very cool. So essentially, we're gonna go to a place, and then after we're there, I'm gonna read a question that I've been sent, and it has to do with the location we're at. I can see the first question here, but I haven't looked at any of the other questions or any of the answers. And there is 2 things that I do for a total of, I guess, 10 points. I guess whether or not the answer to the question, which will be, it'll always be a number, is higher or lower than the score that I scored on the challenge. And I also try to guess the exact number. And I'm going to explain the scoring system on the trying to guess the number on whether or not it counts as me being right. Let's after we start. So if you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, whether you just want to place me in 5 locations throughout the world, or you want to add some crazy rules, or you want to give me trivia, or you want to do whatever, be creative. That is what these viewer challenges are all about, or what they're not all about. It's up to you, really. You can find a step-by-step guide down in the description below explaining how you can create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find the link to this challenge so you can play along yourself. And I guess, you know, if you want to challenge a friend to the trivia, then, you know, write it down, because it's not going to be found anywhere in the description. So thank you so much, Luanli1989. Let's get right to it. Boom. Wow. We are on a big suspension bridge, which I kind of expected that we would be, given the nature of the question, which, again, I'm not going to read quite yet. We could go this way, or we could go that way. Let's go this way. Now, the way I'm going to... Ooh, okay, so we are in... Well, we could be in China, we could be in Taiwan, we could be in Japan, or we could be somewhere else. We're driving on the left, so we're most likely in Japan. Now, the way that when I try and guess the actual number that's going to relate to the question, the goal is going to be... All right... Kobe City. Oh, that's fantastic. That would be right over here. Now, when I actually, I do know where this is. It's a big city. I thought I knew where it is. I thought it was like around here. No? Really? Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. So I guess, really, Kobe Airport. That doesn't seem like the longest bridge of any kind. Ah, okay. Here it is. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that bridge. So we were somewhere around... Yeah, somewhere around right there. Anyways, I'm going to make my guess as to the answer of... the answer to the question in numbers. And if I score under 6,000 points, I get to guess... you know, I can be 100 wrong, we'll say. So I can be 100 off the answer. If I guess more than 6,000 points, then the number of points I get over 6,000 is how wrong I can be. So for this question, which I'm going to read now, length in meters of the longest central span of any suspension bridge in the world. So the length in meters of the longest central span of any suspension bridge in the world. If I were to say... I think the answer is going to be less than my score, which I think it will be. And I think the answer is going to be a central span, so that would mean a span without there being any pillars supporting the bridge. Well, a pillar bridge, I'm sure the longest pillar bridge in the world is very long, and the suspension bridge might be very long, but without any pillars supporting it, which is what, in my mind, a suspension bridge is... except for the big central column that holds up the suspension thing, I would guess that can't be any more than 1,200 meters is my guess on that. So I'm guessing that we're there. we found ourselves in this awesome area in Japan. So let's make the guess, and the answer was very, very close, 6413. So I can be 413. We were actually much closer to the shore than I previously thought. So I can be 413 off. I guess under length in meters of longest central span radius suspension bridge. I'm gonna guess it's under 6413, and I'm gonna guess 1200 is the answer. And the answer was, oh wow, okay, it's 1991 meters. My God, almost 2 kilometers long. Wow, almost 2 kilometers long. That is crazy. So I guess that means that I don't get the second point. I only get 1 point on the round. It was, thank God, it's under 6.5 kilometers long, because that'd be crazy. But it is almost 2 kilometers. I wonder if maybe it is this bridge. I would assume that it would be, although it also possibly could not be. So, very nice. All right, actually, you know what? I'm not going to look at the question. I was about to scroll down and look at the question, but then I realized maybe it would give me a clue as to what the next country is going to be in. Okay, wow. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. That's really, wow. How nice is this? So, what we've got here is I really want to see this car, because if that's a black license plate, it could be somewhere like Indonesia. Actually, all right, Indonesia doesn't sound bad as to where we could be. This looks very nice. Yeah, look at this. Wow, it is beautiful. We could be in Malaysia. We could be in... These are some really nice pictures. I like this a whole lot. We could be... Do I have some writing? Because I would really love it if I could get some. Well, some writing that I could see. Be even more useful. What if we go in here? Wow, lots of plants. This is really good. So we've got some writing. Then we've got... It's very hard to tell what this writing is. April 13, 2007. We got this. Well, the writing starts off in Roman alphabet. So that's good. But other than that, I can't really tell. I don't know. I mean, we could be in China, but I don't think we are. No, it doesn't look like that. You know, it does look like Orchid Aquarium. Is that what it said? Orchidarium. Okay, it doesn't say Orchid Aquarium. Wow, an orchidarium. That sounds like a fun thing. I just want to kind of go over here just so I can maybe check out more stuff about this place. Maybe we can finally see some license plates? No? We can't? All right, we got a lot of people. They're just hanging out. Wow, what a nice place this is. Oh my goodness. Can we get some language just so I can confirm where we are and, well, where we're not at least? So we just got people walking by. It's got people dressed similarly. Actually, it looks like these 4 people are dressed very similarly. Then what can we get if we go over here? We can see, what does this say? All right, well, that's good. That's the language like that I would expect in Indonesia. Black license plates again. So we're either in Malaysia or Indonesia. And yeah, okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to see. Malaysia or Indonesia. Well, I would have to say that I'm going to guess. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm going to guess. Well, we got someone over here. It seems like this person's urinating on someone else. Wouldn't recommend that. That's a bad idea. I think I'm gonna go with Indonesia on this one. I don't know why. I mean, this very well could be in Malaysia, but I don't know. I don't really know why. The black license plates, I think they could also be in Sri Lanka, right? They could be. Do we see a flag? A flag would be really useful. There's nothing. Yeah, the thing about this is it's a really nice photo set in a park. We can't find anything that we usually find. So, okay, if we're in Indonesia, we are going to be on, we're going to say Java. on this one. And we're going to go with kind of near Jakarta, I guess. Do we have some big park? No. Do we have a park like over here? What is this? It's golf. Okay, what about this city? Do we find like a big park inside it? Or like a river or something like that? No. What about if I go, well, I mean, I'm just assuming that a beautiful park like this would be kind of near a city. But I don't really have any way of knowing that. It's more golf. Golf everywhere. It's golf all over the world, apparently. Well, not apparently. I kind of already knew that, but maybe I should guess. Maybe I should go with Malaysia. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. No. Where would this, I don't know. I'm just going to go with there. I'm going to go with Java. I'm going to go with kind of around here. We're going to call it Bogor City right down there. Let's make the guess in the... Wow. All right, then. Sure. That was fantastic. All right. Cool. So now we can read the trivia for it. Estimated number of named islands belong to this country. Okay. So... 6,412. I have to guess it's more or less. I'm going to guess it's more than that. I think I've heard the statistic that the answer is 6,500. So that's what I'm going to guess, 6,500. And yeah, or no, that's inhabited. Maybe the answer is of named islands? Well, inhabited or named. Are there a lot of unnamed islands? Well, maybe all the islands are named. Maybe 17,000, because that's what I heard. I think it's 6,500 inhabited islands out of 17,000. So I'm actually going to guess 17,000. And I can be wrong by 400. So 17,000 named islands, because you even name tiny islands. But inhabited is 6,500. So I'm going to guess it's more than the number of points that I have. And that the answer is 17,000. Scroll down. Oh, it's not. It's 8,844 named islands. So even if I guessed 6,500, I would have been wrong on the second part, but I got 1 point regardless. Too bad. I would have been wrong either way. Okay. Ooh, wow. We're in like a cloud top city. Big mountain range. All right. I think we're going to need to see a flag or something on here. Oh, is there a flag on top of this? No, really? Oh, no. Could have fooled me. All right. Not in the void. Well, that'd be interesting. Not in the void. 30 minutes. Well, we would be... This is in Switzerland, and this is the Matterhorn. So that would mean that we would be Zurich. I feel like it's a Z name, but I felt like it was a different Z name. Zermatt. Maybe it's Zermatt. No, Zermatt's a skiing place, not near the... Is Zermatt near the Matterhorn? I don't know. Zermatt is maybe what I was thinking of. Maybe it's not. Zermatt feels like it's a good one. All right. Well, I'm not seeing it. So let's go with this for now. Let's just click like around here just for now. Zermatt is a place you ski. What's another Z? I feel like it's another Z. Well, let's go to Zurich. No, it's not going to be near there. It's too much. What if I look around here? I can guess right there for now. Let's guess near Zermatt for now. Okay. So, what do we got if we move along? What can we see? We can see a lot of people just gazing about these tall mountains. I mean, wow, isn't that beautiful? What does this say? This says, oh, Chamonix. Is that what it says? No. Something. Mont Blanc. Okay, that's fine. Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc in France is... Chamonix is there. Is Chamonix Mont Blanc? Oh, man, I'm so bad at this. I don't know my mountains well enough. Where is that mountain? I don't actually know the answer to where that mountain is. I feel like it's probably around here, if I had to guess. So, like, around here... No. Boy. Okay. Where I kind of lost my area here. Where the hell is that mountain? It's got to be around here somewhere. I've seen it before. That's the worst part. Definitely we have seen that mountain before around somewhere. But I can't lie. So is Mont Blanc in France? I think it is in France. If I'm not mistaken, it is in France. It might not be. And it might be further west than I'm guessing. I mean, I'm just naming off things that I know at this point. I have no real way of knowing. All right, we're right here. Is there anything that we can really go on? I mean, I just kind of have to say, sure, we're gonna be there. That's where we're gonna be. Around, I can look and I can see. Yep, we're close up on people's faces. Can we go? We can go down this way. Ooh, wow, that was weird. We can go over here. We can go over there. We can go over there. Just checking out more views. Again, this big tall building on top. Wow, that's cool. Oh, man, that's interesting. I'd like to go there. This sounds like a great place to go. So yeah, I'm gonna guess we're there. Chamonix. Okay, good. That's all I really needed to know. So we would be probably around around here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was a little bit closer. We were actually right over here. So 127 points is how many I can guess off. Elevation in meters to the highest peak in Europe. Well, we saw a number. The elevation in meters, the highest peak in Europe. We saw a number that was around 3,500. Now, the highest peak in the world is probably around 8,000 something meters. Maybe Mount Everest. So how far off is the... I'm going to say that it's higher. Highest peak in Europe? No. Oof, meters. In Europe, 6,100? What would that be? It'd be like 18,000 feet. It is, I believe it is Mont Blanc. Although I don't know where that mountain is. Clearly, I cannot see it around here. If it is around here at all. But I do believe that it is there. Now, people were just kind of standing by around there. That mountain said we were 3,000 something meters. The tallest mountain in Europe. Could it really possibly be 5,000 meters smaller than the tallest mountain in the world? I mean, I guess it could. But is it really? How tall do I think the tallest mountain in Europe is? I think the tallest mountain in Europe is 19,000 feet. There you go, 19,000 feet. So what's 19,000 feet? 19,000 feet is something along the lines of 6,000 meters. So I'm going to... it's right near my score, probably. I'm going to say that it is... 6,000 is just under my score, and I'm going to guess 6,000. So I'm going to guess 6,000, and I'm going to guess that it's lower than my score. All right, let's find out. The answer was... Oh, okay, it's quite a bit lower. So I got it right. It is under my score. 4,810 meters. So still get the second one wrong. But it is 4,810 meters. Wow. Okay, very nice. So that means it's something like 16 or 17,000 meters. I mean, feet. All right, I get it. That makes sense. 17,000 feet is totally fine of an answer. It is Mont Blanc. Very cool. All right. What can we... Well, we can see a bridge. Is this the longest bridge in the world? No, I doubt it, because I can clearly see the other side. Like, no, this is not the longest bridge in the world, but this is... I want to go on this side. Usually, if you go on one side of a bridge, it'll tell you where you are. Bridges love to do that, you know? You tell people where they're leaving, and then you tell them where you are once they cross. We got people on motorcycles and stuff like that. This is a bit confusing. I don't really know where we are, if I have to be honest. Okay, we're somewhere where they appear to be speaking Portuguese. So I would guess that we're in Brazil, and I'm guessing that this, you know, that pretty much tells us we are in Brazil. So other than that, Totalville. Are we in a place called Totalville? Maybe we are. Maybe we're somewhere, I mean, I don't know what the question is because I haven't read it, but I'm guessing the question might have something to do with the Amazon. So if I extrapolate that, I would have to guess, is there a big bridge around here? There isn't. What about this? How big it... Now, that can't be a very big bridge. What's the other big city around here? This one. It's a big city. Is there a big bridge around it? There is this. But that doesn't look too... No, that doesn't really fit the description. What was that one? No. What about... No. What about over here? Is there a big bridge? No. There's no big cities. Oh, yeah, this one. Is there a big bridge around it? No. Oh, this one. Big bridge. Oh, yeah. There you go. This is... Really? Sure. I'll say that's it. Although, I have to be honest, it doesn't really seem like it is. Maybe. Yeah, alright. I mean, I could believe it. It's what makes the most sense, really. But it doesn't... This doesn't really look like that. I can't lie. I would have to say that that's not where we are right now. Do I think we're here? No. I mean, that's what makes the most sense in my head, that that's where we would be, but I don't know. That's not where we are. I mean, it's a sad realization to come to. I know that the place that looks so perfect isn't where we are, but it's just not. Maybe maybe down here? No, that's not it either. Aw, I was really hoping we would be there. Well, that's okay. We can keep looking, and I'm sure we'll find maybe a better description as to where we can be. 17 kilometers to 17 kilometers to Barreira. Is that just where I put us? No. Belém. Do I see it? Is that a name of a place? I feel like that is something 17 kilometers south of whatever, of that place. So maybe, but honestly, that doesn't really look like it is. I can't. I mean, the question has to be with the Amazon, right? It would just make so much sense if it did. But, you know, looking at this, I don't think it does. All right, well, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to go looking on... I'm not going to go look at that sign forever. I'll go look at some other signs, and maybe we'll see. Like this sign over here. You know, this sign has got to tell me some good stuff, doesn't it? One would expect it to. No. It doesn't tell me very much that I can use. What did that say? Backwards, backwards, backwards. Where's that big sign? Okay, I'm gonna need to go there faster, because there you go. Black River, Amazon. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm expecting. That's what I was thinking. You know what? I'm just gonna have to guess it's here, and guess that this bridge looks different. Right? Yeah, alright. That's where we are. There's nothing I can do about it. That is the location. It has to be. It is. What the hell? I call shenanigans on that. Yep. All right. I don't know. You know, it didn't look like it. What can I say? It made the most sense, but it just straight up didn't look like it. I'm still a bit... Like, maybe we were here, but is this just not water? Oh, look at that. It even says Black River right there. All right. You know, okay. Very good. 396 is what I can do. So, total volume of water in cubic kilometers discharging from the river in a year. I don't even know. In cubic kilometers? What? I can't even imagine what a cubic kilometer is. I'm going to guess it's above 6,396, but like, I don't know what a cubic kilometer is in an amount of water. A cubic kilometer is, yeah, a cubic kilometer is not 1,000 cubic meters, right? So I can imagine a cubic meter. A cubic meter is something, well, it's not something I can hold. A cubic meter is a ton, weighs 1 ton, right? So this is what is a cubic kilometer is 1,000 by 1,000 by 1,000. So how many? I don't know. I have no idea. Cubic kilometer. It's more than 6,000. It's gonna be 12,300. I don't know. I can't really perceive how much water that is. So honestly, I have no idea. 12,300 is my guess. 6,591. Yeah, it was still above, but you know, it was. I still got the second part wrong, but I was right that it was more, barely, but more. I mean, no matter what the score was, it was, you know, it's more than this number, so that's fine. I still would have gotten it right, even if I would have gotten this perfectly. Wow, 6,591. I can't really perceive what that means. Like, in a usable amount, like gallons. How many gallons is that? Well, how many cubic meters of water? I mean, I could figure it out because it's in a cubic kilometer. In 1 cubic kilometer, is there 1 billion cubic meters of water? Is that how that works? Because it's 1,000 cubic meters high, 1,000 cubic meters wide, and 1,000 cubic meters deep, or whatever the other dimension would be. So that's 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000. That's 1 billion. Is it 1 billion cubic meters of water? That's how many a cubic kilometer is? Because if it is, that's a lot. And you know, how many? Oh, fuck it. I'm not down for this. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water, guys. Okay, where are we now? Some kind of archaeological excavation. Okay, all right. Some kind of archaeological excavation. Dinosaurs. We seem to be higher up. I don't want to be higher up. Well, now I'm very high up. Which actually might have helped. Are we in, I don't know, South America, Central America? Feels like it could be it. Ancient civilizations. Modern civilizations. Well, not that modern. Go down here. I don't know. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Okay, now we find ourselves here. Hey, how's it going? And what can we see? We're going down a staircase. Let's go down. All right. So what do we... Whoa. I suddenly don't think we... Look at this. I do not think we are in the Americas anymore. I don't know where we are, but I'm thinking we may be in Asia. Somewhere in Asia. Look at these big claws. I mean, this looks like a giant turtle. Kind of. If you don't look at it too hard, you may think this is some kind of giant turtle. Got a dog there. No. I didn't want to do that. No. There. Ah, okay. Well, we can continue this way, and perhaps we can find our way down. Or something. Can we see a language? That'd really help. Is the question going to be, how much does that rock weigh? Because, honestly, I don't really know how to answer that. Now, this language is a bit tricky. There's a lot of circles in it, and there's no horizontal lines, so it's not going to be India, it's not going to be Bangladesh, it's not going to be Nepal. It's a very loopy language, so that could mean a few things. I think it means Myanmar. If it looks like it enough. Could be this too. Could be Laos. A lot of questions about that. But okay. Let's go down this way. There's a dog. So we're down to 2. I think I'm going to go. I don't really know which one to go. Have to be honest. We can see more of the language. Maybe see it clearer, like a clearer picture. Can we look up at this? I mean, it's a giant structure. A lot of stairs to get here. So really, when you get your way to the top, you feel like you've accomplished something. Maybe. I mean, I hope you do. What do you got here? It's signed. You can't really read it. It's in the language. We got people. You know, they're sitting down. They're relaxing. Big rocks. Wow. I mean, just look at this descent. This is a big descent you make when you do. You make quite the commitment. Looks like it's worth it though, because it is really nice up top there. So there you go. Now we're heading out. All right. Well, interesting. I just looked at I'll show you the name of the person who took the picture, and I don't know where that. I don't know where that places us. I guess I'm gonna go with Myanmar on this one. Where in Myanmar? I'm gonna go with around. Sure, there's a lot of mountains right here. Let's go inside these mountains. Let's say we're near Kale. Should we guess that? It's gonna be my first maybe low score. Yellow license plates. The language is really what's confusing me. I don't really know where one would find a language like that. That's what's got me. Yellow license plates. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Myanmar. Sri Lanka. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it. I do not know. I mean, unfortunately, we can't see that language here. So when we zoom in, it's just too bad because that might have helped me. Sri Lanka. I would not have guessed that. 1918. So very low score for me. It means I only get 100. All right. Known to have one of the highest rates of unique biological wildlife, the amount of species of flowering plants in this country. Sri Lanka. The number of species of flowering plants. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know. I don't know what's a normal number of this either. So that makes me a bit. I mean, it's probably easy just to guess that it's more than my score. So, I mean, I got relatively low as well, so I'm going to guess it's more than my score, but I'm going to guess it's no more than 2,400. 2,400. It's no more than 2,400. My actual guess range is from 2,500 to 2,300, but I'm going to guess it's more than 1918. So, 3,200. So it is more, but I still got the second part wrong. So that means 5 points in total. Oh, wow, that was very, very cool. So we started off over here and found ourselves at a very long bridge. Perhaps the length in meters of the longest central span of any suspension bridge in the world is 1991. Then we went over to Indonesia over here and learned that the estimated number of named islands that are part of Indonesia is 8,844. Then we went over to France to go find the tallest mountain in Europe, Mont Blanc, which is the elevation in meters of the highest peak in Europe is 4,810 meters. Then we went off to the Amazon right over here on this bridge, which didn't look like this would actually be the bridge, to find the total volume of water in cubic kilometers discharging from the river in a year. 6,591. And then finally off to Sri Lanka, known to have one of the highest rates of unique biological wildlife, the amount of species of flowering plants in this country, 3,210. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot GeoGuessr action, and probably no trivia. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.